Katherine Moller with another installment of Tips and Tricks. So today I'd like to answer a question that was sent in by Wendy, and her question is, what do I do when a hair on my bow becomes loose? So the hair on your bow is this white stuff here, which is actually horsehair. So the brown part is the stick and the white part is the horsehair. And occasionally these will come loose or they'll break. So by loose, what I mean is if your bow is fully tightened and you look at it and there's a hair just kind of hanging down, then that one is loose. So in either case, whether the hair actually breaks on your bow or whether it's just come loose, you're going to do the same thing. What you want to do is cut the hair off, just that one. You're going to cut it off of your bow, both down here at the frog end of your bow. This part here is called the frog. And you're going to cut it off up here at the tip of your bow. Now you want to make sure that you cut the hair off and that you don't pull it out. That is our initial reaction, is just to want to pull the hair out. But you don't want to do this because you can actually make other hairs in your bow loose. The way that a bow is put together is that the hair, it comes tied together. So at the ends here, inside here, it's tied together, and inside down here, it's tied together as well. And then they just put a little bit of wood, which is forced in here under the hair, and it holds it in just by friction. So the hair isn't glued to the bow at all, it's just held in by friction. So if you're pulling hairs out of your bow, you can actually make them all come loose, and then you're going to need to repair your bow. If you do lose too many hairs, it's okay if you just lose a few, but if you lose too many hairs, so you'll notice this bow, the hair is nice and wide here. So this bow is great, I don't need to do anything. But if you notice that the hair doesn't go all the way across the bow, if you've lost a lot on one side or maybe on both sides and there's not very much hair anymore, you have two options. You can either buy a new bow, or if you spent a little bit more on your bow and you want to hold on to it, then I would highly recommend getting your bow re-haired. And in that case, all they're doing is replacing the hair and you get to keep your bow. So I hope that that answered your question about what to do if a horsehair comes loose on your bow. Please, if any of you have a question, leave a comment, let me know what your question is, and I will do my best to answer it.